if Donald Trump picks the monsters from the swamp like he did last time and puts them in charge of vital areas of America's national life, his administration will fail. If he genuinely puts America first, he will succeed. He will make America great again. I say this with all love to the American people. Stay home and fix house. Get your soldiers out of Syria. Get your soldiers out of Iraq. Get your material, men, money, and diplomatic support out of Ukraine. Get out from under the mass murderer Benjamin Netanyahu. Go home, America. I say it with love. Go home, America. Yankee, go home and fix your own country. Fix your roads. Fix your bridges. Fix your railways. Fix your housing stock. Fix the living standards of your own people. Fix the racial and other divides amongst your countrymen and women. Heal yourselves, physician, before seeking to heal the rest of us. We love you, but we don't need you. We don't want to be you. We won't agree to be ruled by you. And that's in your interest to heed this call. Heaven knows God blessed America. Heaven knows from sea to shining sea, you have been blessed with everything that nature can bestow. Use it. Use it for good, for the good of your own people, first and foremost. Put America first, Mr. Trump. Keep the neocon, reocon, retread, recycled, George Bush, warmongering, genocide-loving, Elliot Abrams, John Bolton, Mike Pompeo, to the garbage can with them. Give RFK Jr. the power to tackle Big Pharma. Give Tulsi Gabbard the power to pursue at least a remotely ethical foreign policy. Clean house, clean the Augean stable of all these criminals that hunted you. This is the greatest comeback since the rumble in the jungle, since Muhammad Ali shuffled and flattened the big ugly bear George Foreman, though Kamala Harris will never make a living selling barbecue sets after this. Matter of fact, she can go back to finally working in McDonald's, where she never worked all along. She can go back to being an Indian. She can drop her kaleidoscope of accents. A Southern belle here, down with the kids in the ghetto there. She can stop pretending all the identity politics mess that she has draped herself in throughout her career and throughout this electoral campaign. This comeback of yours, Donald Trump, gives you an enormous mandate. And you can't run again. You don't need to do anything to please these special interests, these lobbyists that will now be swarming around you, as earlier they were swarming to destroy you. President Trump, you have 4 years to make America genuinely shining city on a hill. You'll be greatly helped by the mass exodus of all of those that promised they were leaving the country. Bono was going to leave life. He's going to drive a car off a cliff. Hundreds are gathering at cliff tops all over the country, waiting for him to show up and keep his promise. Tom Hanks is going to take a one-way ticket to Canada. Me and Gayatri are on our way to America in January. Maybe we'll live there for a little while. Make America the freest country in the world. Heaven knows that actually won't be that difficult. It might be easier for me to live in America and work in America. Imagine that. Starmer, Macron, Schultz, Baerbock. You're not the leaders of the free world. You're the leaders of the imprisoned world. The imprisoned people of Western European countries are going to rise up like the American working class has just risen up. You are going to be swept away. And while we wait for that, thanks to Trump and Carlson and Musk and those who at least recognize the meaning of the First Amendment and why it is the First Amendment, because all other freedoms depend upon the First Amendment, freedom of speech. Take a bow, Elon Musk. This would not have happened if you had not liberated Twitter from the CIA, FBI, DOJ, White House nexus, which controlled it with a fist around its neck. It is true that Tucker Carlson, Elon Musk, X, Max Blumenthal, Gerald Celente, me, the mother of all talk shows, we are the media now. All these discredited, weeping husks that you see literally wearing black in mourning today on the American television show The View. Some of them literally weeping on camera. They didn't get their way. They're not used to that. They're used to being able to terrorize the rest of us into silence and compliance. They are used to being able to insist. Well, in the early hours of this morning, they got their comeuppance. I was up for Pennsylvania. Were you? As a matter of fact, I haven't yet been to bed. So if I seem unduly light-hearted, unduly light-minded even, it's because I have just watched the worst people on the earth, the worst people on the earth, having to eat their bitter but just desserts. It is the mother of all talk shows. You want to stay tuned. I'll be right back.